So we've got an update concerning the Ubisoft story that was percolating over the weekend, brewing. A lot of people were up in arms. I myself, made a video talking about it, sharing my thoughts and opinions, right? Just what I was thinking about it. I thought it was nonsense. It was a bunch of boo-boo-ness. How they would send out this email in accordance with their terms of use if you hadn't been active on your account for so long that, hey, if you don't click this thing to keep your account active, you lose everything. Your account will be closed. And I was just scratching my head. My opinion is that if you buy something digitally, you gave them money, there is no reason ever for all eternity that you should lose access to it. And if there is some kind of little piece that allows it, then there should be a refund. You get your money back, like with interest. I don't freaking know, right? But, Ubisoft, they responded to this stuff on Twitter or X, whatever the hell you want to call it. Yes, I do use paint.net to make my thumbnails. I'm not paying for a program. I've always used paint.net. It's an amazing program. I also use LibreOffice instead of Microsoft Office because it's free, right? But I saw some comments on my video. Most people were annoyed, like, this is stupid. Why should I, ever have to risk losing anything? Like, what if you're deployed in the military? Have a family emergency, something sets in and you don't go on your Ubisoft account. Now you risk losing your games. Stupid. And then I saw this, talking about how if their account gets closed, what if you bought the games on Steam? Oh, well, you lose that too, right? But I also saw a comment just a short while ago from someone saying, hey, Ubisoft has clarified that you won't lose your games. I searched everywhere. I'm like, okay, well, maybe Ubisoft support put out a press release, a notification. Maybe they emailed everybody like, hey guys, we understand that, all this hubbubaloo or whatever the hell was going on over the weekend, but let us clarify. This is actually our policy. I didn't see them say any of that. And I think that's ridiculous. So really where it was is that IGN got notification from them. And I don't like that. Like through some website, I don't go to IGN unless it's a news story, unless I'm referring to it and I have to refer to it. I don't cruise through IGN. Some people do, some people don't. So if they don't publicly put that out there, I don't know, maybe they have, but I just think it's weird that, hey, I have to go to a specific website, IGN.com, to find the clarification. It should be a public announcement, but whatever, right? So they state Ubisoft clarifies it won't delete game libraries due to game inactivity after fan panic. Wasn't so much panic, it was Ubisoft said this shit and people were like, this is ridiculous because they replied to this tweet or this X, whatever the frick it's called now. Holy crap, right? You will lose all your games purchased forever. Let's see. So in an email to IGN, Ubisoft clarified its stance. The publisher confirmed it has for many years now deleted inactive accounts in accordance with the European Union's General Data Protection Regulation. And I've seen many people bring up this GDPR thing. My point was, it was my opinion. Don't give two craps what the terms of service say, what the terms of use say, because they change that crap all the damn time and you're forced to accept it. Most people don't read it anyway. But you'll be logging in, they'll be like, there's an update to the terms of service. You got to accept to even be able to continue accessing your shit. Ridiculous. It was of my opinion that no matter if you spent money, you can't lose access. You shouldn't lose access, right? So this is what they say. They clarified its criteria for account deletion, noting that it absolutely does not include accounts that have purchased games attached to them. The publisher takes the following into account: the gaming activity of the account since its creation. The gaming activity since its creation, you have somebody personally going through and reading through the, activity. The accounts libraries, accounts that include purchased PC games are not eligible for deletion. Emphasis, Ubisoft. The duration of inactivity of the account, meaning the last login to our ecosystem, including from Ubisoft games on Steam and other platforms. So it still seems like there's, I don't know, it still seems a little weird to me, but they're clarifying if you purchase games through PC, you won't lose it. Okay. In practice, as of today, we have never deleted accounts that have been inactive for less than 4 years. So I guess it takes 4 years. The existence of an active subscription tied to the account. So those are the things that they take into account. I got an email, like everybody, it seems like every company's putting out updates. I got one from YouTube or Google accounts team updating our Google account inactivity policy. Google, they put out a whole thing talking about the same kind of stuff. And I just got this an hour ago. This change starts rolling out today and will apply to any Google account that's been inactive, meaning it has not been signed into or used within a 2-year period. An inactive account and any content in it will be eligible for deletion from December 1st, 2023. After a Google account is deleted, the Gmail address for the deleted account cannot be used again when creating a new Google account. So what does that mean? So that's I guess that would be a safeguard, right? If they deleted a Google account, you couldn't because then people could be phishing that, right? Finding Google accounts that were deleted, remaking them with the same exact name and then using that to gain access to people's stuff. I get that. I get that. So they also go on to say how to keep an account active. Other ways to keep your account active includes reading or sending emails, using Google Drive, watching a YouTube video, downloading an app, using Google search, just being signed in one way or another, right? And then they also state there are some exceptions. A Google account with a YouTube channel, videos or comments, an account that has a gift card with a monetary balance, or an account that has a published application, for example, one that hosts an app on the Google Play Store. And then they have other exceptions that you could look at. So it seems like a lot of companies are, for whatever reason, putting out their updated policies concerning this. And it's just my stance. Like, I get it. Like, I've seen this before. Like, hey, your account's been inactive for so long. We have to, we'll delete it after so long. But if it was just an account that's tied to nothing of monetary value, whatever, dude, whatever. But if there's games tied to it, if there's purchases, video content, I said this with Apple, Amazon, Ubisoft, I don't give a crap who you are. There should never be a reason that you lose your purchased, stuff, like the stuff that you have access to. And if they do, like, for example, if Amazon bans you, if Ubisoft bans you, refund every dime that you spent on that digital content that you lose access to. That's my opinion. Agree with it or don't. But, hey, at least they clarified supposedly through IGN. But there you go. There's the update. Thanks for watching. Bye.